Hi everyone, welcome back to another Kevin's Kreations here on Geektopia Island. I'm Kevin.
I'm Cardwell.
And today, we're playing with some of the new cards from Awakening the Ancients. I'm pretty excited about it. We got some wild things coming up. That's actually what this deck's all about, is the Savage Isles. That's what it's called, because we're all about green, and we're all about the crazy creatures. But before we get into it, we should remind everybody we do have a Patreon, so if you're going to love us and give us some support, go check it out. The link will be down below. And with that, let's delve into the Savage Isles.
Yep.
Let's uncover what we can find. So, our host of the Isles is Chamimi. She's glorious.
Yeah.
Little old, I guess you would call it a rabbit? I don't know what it is.
Oh man, I don't think we can go in the technical details. We'll be so yelled at real quick.
Yeah.
On the internet.
Anyways, it's Chamimi. She's got Divinity 10, 2 green and 3 with Judgment, and she energizes for green. And she's super simple. So she's Judgments into a 10/10. Resonators you control get +4/+4 and still has Divinity 10.
Simple as that.
Super simple. That's her whole purpose, is to be like, my dudes are big and they will kill you. And I had to have the nice art because, I mean, you have to.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that one.
Like, for sure. All right. With that, we're going to delve into some of the dudes, but we're going to do the runes real quick.
Yep.
So I do have the full Divinity, or I have 9 Divinity. First up is Whirlwind Technique. 1 green, quick cast, Divinity 2 rune. Target J Resonator gains barrier until end of turn. It's quick cast, so
simple, great stuff.
Yeah, saving your dude. Next up is Fuma Shuriken. 1 green, quick cast, Divinity 2. This card deals 400 damage to target J/Resonator. It cannot attack or block this turn.
Seems good.
So awesome. You're just like, hey, stay home.
Yeah.
The next up is Bullet Ball Thunderclap. 1 green, quick cast. Again, Divinity 2. As an additional cost to play this card, banish a Resonator. This card deals damage equal to the banished Resonator's attack to target Resonator. If this card is awakened, you deal that much damage to the target and to your opponent instead. So it changes from the target to instead.
Yeah. And
it's really, really good in this deck just because we have lots of big dudes. And if you have a Chamimi flipped, your dudes just get to do extra damage.
Yeah.
The next 2 cards are brand new. Next up, we got 3 Beast Conference, and this card is actually insane.
Yeah.
It's adorable, so go look it up. And it is 2 green, quick cast for Divinity 1, Chant/Rune. And you pay 1 more to play this card from Rune area, so it's going to cost 3 from us, but it's okay.
But yeah, it's quick cast, so it's fine.
Yeah, and it's target J's Resonator gets +4/+4 until end of turn. You gain 500 life, and you draw a card.
For 1 mana each, you get 3 things.
Yeah,
you know.
I'll pay 1 mana each to do 3 different things.
Yeah.
I mean, great.
Seems good.
And then the final one we have is Nature's Beauty. It is green and 2 for Divinity 2 Chant/Master Rune. It costs 2 less to play if your J-Ruler's Chamimi. So it costs 1.
1.
And until the end of turn, you declare your opponent's block instead of your opponent. So why not? You're like, oh, I need to kill you? Hey, I'm going to declare your blocks. And you're like, don't block, because I can do that.
Yeah, for 1 green, you just don't block.
You can't stop me. Or you're like, hey, I want that dude to die. So you're like, that dude blocks.
Mm-hmm.
That dude blocks, and that dude blocks.
Fair trade. For
Thanks.
one green. 1
green, you're just like, I'm going to decide your fate. Why not? It's too good.
And the fact that it just costs 3 otherwise.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, why not? Card is insane. I've seen it so many times and it's super, super good. But that is it as for the Divinity. It hits 9. So I mean, you have some finagle room if you want, but you want to make sure you get at least to have all 5 out in play. And we'll go over that in a second.
Okay. And they're all cheap enough, so you can just do it.
Oh yeah.
All right. First little guy is a Pygmy Hippo. So it's a 1-drop 6/5. Enter. Reveal a beast from your hand or pay 2 if you don't banish this card. And then basically it's a 6/5 for 1 because you have the beast and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're all good.
We have quite a few beasts in the deck. We'll get to them, but they're there.
Oh yeah. All right. Next one. Fairy of the Lost Isles. It's also 1 green 4/4. You can pay. It has flying. You can pay 1 green, banish this card, draw a card. Simple as that.
Dude, she's good. Like, you have a 4/4 flyer on turn 1 that you can beat them with until you need to be like, I need to draw cards. Great.
Yeah. Or until they try to waste a kill spell, but they don't want to waste a kill spell because then you just pay 1 green to draw a card for it. So it's pretty much good.
Yep. Next up is our first beast, the Mimi Tribe / Beast. It is 3 Beast Warrior Eaglemi. He is 1 green for a 3/3, or she, I should say. I'm sorry. 1 green for 3/3. Banish this card. Target Resonator gains +4/+4 until the end of turn. I love this card so much because you're like, hey, I have a dude. Swing 3. Oh, that dude gets through. That this dude gets bigger.
Yeah.
And because if you know that your dude's gonna get blocked, you're like, that dude gets bigger.
And it makes it where, like, you want me to sacrifice this now to kill your dude? Or later? Or how about that?
Yeah, it's just like, it's a combat trick on a creature. So you just get to use it whenever. Yeah. It's insane.
And it taunts the opponent all the time.
It's so good.
Also part of the 3-beast warrior is Molemi. 2 green, 7/5, Mimi Tribe / beast. Whenever this card attacks, you gain 500 life.
Life gain isn't like the best thing ever, but when you can attack every turn and gain multiple lives, you're just like, great. So this dude swings 5, or swings 7, gain 5. And you swing with another one, gain 5 more.
It's just 1/8 of your life, right?
Yeah.
If I math correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Just every time, just whatever.
It's a good chunk of life.
It's ridiculous.
And he's great statted for 2 mana. A 7/5, awesome.
Yeah.
Next up is 3-beast warrior Tigermi. And she's like, I guess, the boss leader of the 3 little Mimi Tribe beasts. She's 3 green for an 8/8. She enters the battlefield. You draw a card if you control another Mimi Tribe, which you always will because you control Chamimi.
Yep.
And then Rune 5, so you have to have all 5 out, is enter search your deck for up to 1 card named 3-beast warrior Eaglemi and up to 1 card named 3-beast Molemi and put them into play. So you're like, cool, I have 5 runes up, pay 3 mana, go get 2 more dudes and put them in play.
And you draw a card.
And you draw a card. Great. I'll take that all day long.
Seems pretty cute.
So good.
Alright, the next one. Viola. 1 green and 1 6/6. Quick cast. Bam! So, when this card enters the field, target J/Resonator gains +2/+2 in flying and becomes a dragon into turn. Or, banish this card, remove up to 2 target creatures in a single graveyard from the game. Yeah. So, that's pretty good.
She's been a staple in a lot of green decks just because of how strong she is.
Yeah.
Because she can save a dude, she can get you the extra win because it gives him flying, or she can stop them from doing shenanigans by removing cards from the graveyard.
Yeah.
So her utility is insane for 2 mana. It's just so good.
Yeah, and I don't know if I said it, but 2 mana quick cast as well.
Yeah.
So
that's 4 things that just make her awesome.
Yeah.
Next up is Lemuria of the Magic Boomerang. She's amazing. I remember playing her before.
Ridiculous.
She gets out of hand pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
She's a green and 2 for a 0/8. But she enters, you put 2 fling counters on this card. If you have 2 or more wind runes revealed, you put 4 counters on this card instead. And then remove a fling counter. This card either gains +10, +0, or you can pay a green and 1 and remove 2 fling counters, destroy target Resonator.
Just straight up.
So you're like, hey, I have 4 counters. You're just like, kill that dude. She gets +10, +0.
Yeah.
And the +10, you can only do it once per turn, but that's okay.
Because that's a little broken if not.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'll still take 3 mana for 10/8 all day.
Yeah, that kills
all day. Dude. Yeah. And the final Mimi Tribe dude we have is Magellanic, the Ball Warrior. His name is weird.
Yes, very weird.
But he is 3 green and 1 for 12/12. Mimi Tribe. Play this card only if you control a Mimi, which you control Chamimi. And he enters, he gains swiftness and precision and cannot attack players until the end of turn. So the turn he comes into play, he can only attack dudes. But he can attack any dude.
Yeah.
And you can rest a recovered Resonator you control. This card gains +2/+2 until the end of turn. So since something else is forcing it to rest, whenever this dude comes into play, if you just played another dude with it, that dude can tap for his ability. Because he does the ability to tap, not... Like, it just forces him to do that.
Yeah, he doesn't, as what most people call summoning sickness.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't have it, so therefore, this makes it tap. And therefore, if you have all these utility creatures, then it's fine. You tap the little Eaglemi and then sack him to do
so you're like, hey,
more
that dude's
damage.
15, brarg.
Yeah. And the fact that they even him out, he's a 12/12 for 4.
Yeah.
You just can't swing at a dude the first time. You just kill something.
But yeah, you play him, and then if you have the extra mana, you just bullet ball, and you're like, hey, that dude takes 12, sacrifice it. That dude takes 12. But why not? I'll just shoot 2 dudes off the board. Thanks.
Yeah, hopefully to the face too.
I mean, he's just good. Like, he really is good for the 4 mana. All right. Great. And he's the highest costing thing in the deck.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get there real quickly.
And to help us with that is a Barrier Castle, the addition, 1 green and 1. Whenever a wind resonator you control is targeted by a spell or ability, opponent controls counter that spell or ability unless it pays 1. So that's super good.
Don't touch the stuff.
Yep.
That's all it does. Don't look at it. Don't touch it. It doesn't like you.
Unless you're gonna be off tempo to kill my thing. So have fun with that.
Yo.
All right, the next one is the Forgotten Sanctuary, Lost Isles. 1 green and 1 addition. Mimi Tribe game +2/+2. That's a little addition lord.
That's the majority of our tribes, of our things. So it's gonna help out majority of the deck.
Yep.
I mean, there's a couple dudes it doesn't, but they're already big enough. So.
And the next one is Nature's Beauty, because why not have it in the board as well?
Yeah.
Or in the deck.
I mean, it's a chant / master rune, so you can use it either way.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Don't block. Thanks.
Of course, next, as well as Seed of Rebirth, 2 green and 1 chant. Put target Resonator with total cost 1 and target Resonator total cost 2 from your graveyard to the field.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
So your 2 dudes that sacrifice themselves, the Eaglemi and the Viola, you just get them back.
Yeah.
To pump your dudes twice. Because why not?
Or the Fairy or the Pygmy, it just doesn't matter.
Like, there's a lot of dudes in this deck you can get that are 1 and 2 drops, so it's so much value that it's just too good to use.
Oh yeah.
Or too good to not use. And lastly, I have another chant rune in the deck, which is the same one we talked about, the 3 Beast Conference, because, I mean, that card is insane. Again, 2 green and quick cast, Divinity 1. This time it only costs 2 green in the deck, because it's in the deck.
Why not?
But target J/Resonator gains +4/+4, you gain 5 life, and you draw a card. So it does each of the abilities of the Mi's, and you just get a whole bunch of value for 2 mana.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Don't block me, bro.
Don't block me, bro. The stones, they're super simple. We have 6 wind stones, and then 4 of the Mimi stone, which is Magic Stone of Adventure. And it's add the green, or you can tap, pay a green, target Mimi Tribe gains +2/+2. I mean, it's an extra green stone that has an ability.
Yeah.
It's not really like necessary, but if you have nothing else to do, you're like, cool, the dude gets big.
Just another thing that they're off combat math.
Yeah.
Especially if they forget about it, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. That is it for the full deck, guys. I do have a couple like mention cards, like honorable mentions. We don't really do sideboard anything, but you can change it up if you want a little bit. You'll have to change the divinity up because this card throws it off. But first off is Yokai Festival as a different divinity card. And it is 2 green and X for divinity 3, and that's the reason you have to change it. But you may pay a green less to play this card from a rune area. So a green and X. Search your deck for up to 2 yokais with total cost X or less and put them into the field. So you get to go get any number of little yokais, and the other card, which is a yokai, is the 100-eyed Oni, or the 100-eyed one, I'm sorry. A green and 1 for 6/6. He enters, target Resonator cannot block until end of turn. So you're like, hey, I'm going to pay a green and X and pay X's 2 and go get those dudes and be like, hey, don't block, don't block. And I have 2 6/6s. And you can also put in like the bigger dudes like Karura, because she's a yokai, and all the other silly yokais. There's a lot more, but it's just an extra like thing you can do. I wanted to stick to the Mimi Tribes because they seem really good to me.
Oh, now, yeah, especially with the new set.
And the last one I have in the honorables is the Mimi Tribes Cook. It's a green and 2 for an 8/8. And it is a Mimi Tribe. When it comes into play, you may discard a card. If you do, gain 1,000 life. So it's mainly there if you're playing against the red burn decks that are now a thing that are trying to kill you. You're just like, cool, discard this card, gain 1,000 life. Seeds of Rebirth, that card back. Fantastic.
Seems good.
But that's it, guys. The honorable mentions is there. The deck is going to be super fun to play. I'm super excited to play it. The Mimi Tribes are going to be a thing. Thank you guys for joining us. The deck list will be down below. Go ahead and check it out. Give us some love, and we will see y'all again next time. Later!
Bye.
Also, guys, we just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.